Hi everybody, it's Teza again with another Mind Stiller. And I hope you're in a beautiful place, even if you have challenges in life. And if you're not in a comfortable place, together, let's make it so. As they say in Star Trek, let's make it so. Because when we decide that we're going to have a comfortable time in life, it's quite easy. I mean, that word sounds so facile, but it's a choice thing. Even if uncomfortable things are happening, if we decide that we are going to accept what is happening and not be in a constant state of turmoil, always trying to fix it, because there are times when we can fix things and change things, but there are times when we can't. And it's our choice when those times are. And everybody's always talking about the confusion of these political turmoil, but that's a choice also. We don't have to see it as a tumultuous, chaotic time. We can see it as life. Life is about chaos. Life is about changes. And everybody has challenges. Everybody has the human experience, even though we are mental, physical, and spiritual. The human experience is pretty challenging. As Scott Peck said, the very first sentence in his book, The Road Less Traveled, life is hard. So those of us who practice whatever form of mindfulness you're comfortable with, we are attempting to make life less hard, to make it easier, healthier, safer, more comfortable. And we do that by first focusing on loving ourselves, because if we don't practice total kindness, appreciation, respect, compassion, self-love, if we don't practice that, then how can we reflect it out into the world? How can we possibly? We can't. So this is why we do self-love, self-worth, self-betterment, self-healing. Everybody thinks, oh God, what a bunch of narcissists. No, this is the opposite of narcissism. This is starting at the very core of the situation, which is our own beingness. And if we're right with our beingness and we're aligned with what I call the magical forces of the universe, which is to tap into the almost supernatural, if you will, for lack of a better word, the real power of our mind, which is the metaphysical definition of the brain, what the brain can do when it is aligned with its infinite possibilities. When we make that choice, life, even at its worst moment, becomes okay. It is what it is. Life is challenging. Life is hard. Let's not sugarcoat it. We are not just a bunch of angels walking around, but those of us who choose to embrace our angelic or our spiritual nature, because I do believe that all of us have the protection of our spiritual nature inside of us. That is our angel, our own personal angel. When we have this ability to make that choice, that comes from a place of self-love and really recognizing our own worth. So let's adventure together into this realm, shall we? Because it's not possible without stilling the mind. And that's why it's so important. And that's why I feel my work is the reason I'm obsessed about offering mind stillers and see it as my new way of being useful, especially since I have attained this self-worth by working at it. I had to work a lot at it because I had a lot of challenges. Not that you don't have more than I do, but I came from a very unnurturing background, and I had to leap over the belief system that was fed to me by not only family, but institutions and governments and even some friends. Sometimes you just have to say adios when people around you say, "What are you doing? That's not the way to be." Well, the way to be is what's comfortable. And what's comfortable for me is tuning in to something much bigger than I can do alone. And some people call that the ego. Now, a healthy ego is good. To be able to stand up for yourself and say, I have the right to be who I am, that's a healthy ego. But if one says, oh no, I have to do it that way, that's the way I was brought up, oh, this and this and this happened to me, that's why I am damaged or confused or still angry or whatever, that's ego. When we tune into something beyond the ego, we're letting loose of restraints, and that is truly opening the heart, because the heart is sending signals to the brain to just let go of restraints. So it all begins with relaxing, and let's start first with relaxing the body, because that's what we all have. That's what most people see when they look in the mirror. They see eyes and faces and lips and hair and all that stuff. And how do we look today? Do we need to fix it up? Well, let's forget about how we look, and let's close our eyes for a minute and feel our bodies. Feel the energy within us. Eckhart Tolle calls it presence. Just be mindful of what's happening in your body. The presence that is with us all the time. It's an energy. And if you feel tense, a good way to get out of that tenseness is to work from the bottom of our feet and come all the way up, relaxing one section at a time. So let's do that. Breathing normally, naturally. Let's put our mind's eyes on our feet and feel our big, beautiful toes gripping the earth. Even if you're on a floor or high in an apartment building or in a plane, feel your toes gripping some surface that is connected somehow to the earth. And you can envision like your tentacles coming out, like your energetic tentacles that are your origin story coming out of your feet and embracing the very core of the earth, grounding you, making you real, making you a human from the humus of this earth. Feel your feet relax. Feel the toes relax. Now bring your attention up to your ankles and feel them relax. Sometimes it helps if you tense your muscles first and then relax. Let's try that with our shins. Just tense those shin muscles and relax them. And now tense the back of your shins, the calves, and relax them. Relax your knees. relax the front part of your upper leg. Relax the back part of your upper leg, the hamstrings. Going into your torso, let's relax your lower torso, the hip area. Just feel all tension leaving the physical body. Maybe you need to take a deep breath and let it out and relax. Feel yourself really sink into your seat. Now, your front chest, feel it relax. Your back, which is the biggest group of muscles, relax those muscles. Feel them just melting off of your bones. And now, one shoulder. Let's go for the right shoulder. Relax. And relax the neck on the right side. And relax the arm, the upper right arm. Relax it. Relax the lower right arm. Relax all those fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax them. And now the left side. Relax the left shoulder. Relax the left neck, attaching the shoulder to the head. Relaxing the upper left arm. Relaxing the lower left arm. Relaxing your left hand and all 5 fingers on it. Thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Relaxed. And now the neck. The whole area that holds this beautiful head of yours, which weighs somewhere like around 15 pounds. Your neck does a lot of work. Just relax it. And now coming into your face. Relax your chin. Relax your cheeks. Relax your forehead. Relax your skull and your scalp and your hair. And relax your ears. And relax your eyes. And feel everything relaxed. Homogeneously. Totally. And this is a good place to scan your body and see how it's doing. Just like you were going through a checkout at the groceries, pretend you have an inner light and you're scanning from head to toe and from toe to head, very slowly, and seeing if there's any disruption to your energy field. And if you feel a disruption, it could be a cold coming in, it could be an ache that you need to attend to with more stretching. It could be COVID, and you can catch it early and shine light on it and boost your immune system with the light of your awareness. But also, do what you must if it is COVID. So as you scan your body, just be aware of the fact that sometimes you need to do a little work to make the body more at ease. I myself do yoga every day because I have scoliosis, and if I don't, I'm in a lot of pain. So I have learned, very early in life I learned that yoga is the remedy for back pain and joint pain and mental anguish too. So here we're breathing our wonderful awareness into the physical body and feeling absolutely relaxed in our body, embracing the body as the vehicle, the temple of our spirit, which it is. Many of you already know this, but any of you who are struggling with that, just keep practicing being still, stilling the mind, and you will realize that this body is much more than what you think it is. It is a wonderful suit, a wonderful costume for your spirit to go through this earthly existence in. So our body is calm, and now let's calm the mind. The waves of thought sometimes are more active than others. Various people have various patterns of wave thinking. Sometimes it's too disturbing for their liking, and that's called the monkey mind, the busy mind, the troubled mind, the challenged mind. We want to give it some medicine, which is the breath. Focus on your breath. The breath is the bridge from ordinary consciousness to higher thinking. And it's very simple. You just watch as the breath comes in. Almost envision the breath as a beautiful color of gold. And you see it coming in, and then you see it leaving you. You can leave it through your mouth or your nose, whichever is more comfortable. And because breath is invisible, you might want to just envision that it is an energy, which it is, but give it a color if you wish. Make it silver, make it beautiful, sparkly, your favorite color, and envision it coming in and filling you and seeing it leave and merging with everything that is, the consciousness that surrounds us. Breathing in and out at your own pace, but watching the breath. And if a thought does come, which brains do want to have, that's what they do until they have been trained. Like unruly beast, they will try to take over your happiness. But if you train your mind and watch your breath, the thoughts calm down like the waves of the ocean. And if any of you have spent any time near the ocean, you know that the ocean can get placid like a lake when it's no wind. And the thoughts in your mind will calm like the waves of the ocean if you just watch your breath. And when a thought comes, you just watch the thought and don't talk to it. No talking to a thought. It will come in, and then you watch it as it floats away. Because that's what thoughts do. They just come and go, come and go. And meditation is diving in between these thoughts. Diving, like as if we're able to float in the air between the thoughts that are clouds. This is just a visual aid. Our mind is calming because we wish it so and make it so. Now here, because we are in a really beautiful state, We have elevated our thinking from the normal thinking to higher possibilities where the real magic of life takes place. Let's send our love, our magic to the entire planet Earth. This is the way the indigenous people pray. The very first prayer is for the entire world. Let's envision our beautiful planet Earth as a big, beautiful, bright ball, a blue ball, because of all the oceans. It reflects blue from the sunlight. Let's envision the whole planet. And we are surrounding it with our intention, our love, our will, our magic. If you want to add any other intentions like clean air, more peace, this is a good place to do it, but keep it very simple. We're focusing on the entirety of planet Earth first. Breathing and maintaining our calm, smooth waves of a mind. And then let's bring our intention closer, closer, closer. Perhaps you have something special that you would like to send your intentions to right here. Some other people, some situation, the refugee situation, the conflict of wars throughout the world, the disparity of poverty and racial discrimination. Send your intentions here, but keep it very simple and loving. All at the same time, the mind is still and the body is very relaxed. And now let's bring it closer to our own hearts. What's in your heart that you really would like to offer to the universe as a wish, a focus? Perhaps someone in your family is sick, someone in your friend circle is having difficulty, perhaps somebody has lost a loved one. Perhaps you would like to send energy to our leaders so they are enlightened. This is a good time to bring that energy close, close, close. Give a prayer to yourself. Maybe you'd like to have help with a negative habit or promote a new, better one. That's the way to get rid of an old habit. You don't just wish it away. You start a new, better habit. But sometimes we need an assistance, a guide, our inner guide to say, yes, I need a new, better way instead of the old way that just doesn't feel good anymore. So now, this is a beautiful way to feel calm and to feel useful too. We have brought our intention to so many other things than just our own needs. This is a way that we can help the world. And you don't have to just do this like the way we've done this now with 20-some minutes of ritualized intention. You can do this anytime throughout the day just by changing your thinking, making sure you're relaxed, calming your mind, opening that beautiful heart of yours, which means your heart is opened when You have no restrictions. You don't have any conditions. You don't say anything is impossible. Everything is possible. And when those three things, the body's calm, the mind is calm, and the heart is fully open, our minds are sparkling with magical energy and just radiating love. And the universe knows where it's needed. You don't even need to be specific about your wish, your intention, your prayer. The universe knows what's needed. I hope you come back to this state of stilling your mind as much and as often as you need. And do spread love throughout the world by loving yourself first. Be well, my friends. Until next time.